Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Hopefully people will join this live as well. That was my fault. Golly. Sorry, y'all. Thanks for coming back. That was my fault there because I just forgot to go on the car Wi-Fi when we stepped in the car. And then I drove away from the house and that was it. I don't know why it doesn't let me. I don't know. I'm trying to get used to this stuff. RIP. Definitely my fault. I've accepted a Grubhub order to do after we make this first DoorDash drop off. What a mess. Yeah, that one was on me. I'm a bad YouTuber, y'all. I'm sorry. Rookie YouTuber over here. Ben says, as I was saying, I took a look at the donations from Trahan's last series. He got 50K 7 times, but I think 2 of those were the same day. Great Reset 6 times? Wow. I didn't realize it was that many. Man, oh man. If y'all would, I will ask this time if you would like the stream. That way it's recommended to the other subscribers. I don't want everybody to think that the live ended. That first live ended. Second order is going to look like this. $9.85 for 9 miles going south, but we were headed right down there to the restaurant anyway for this DoorDash drop-off. So it's more like $9.85 for like 4 miles. As I was saying when I thought I was talking to you guys when the live stream cut out, Jody donated again. So thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Glide? Welcome. So yeah, we'll run it up today. I'll try to make some money while we're live here, and all of this is extra money that I will be able to use to bid on something in the silent auction. I hope that I can make enough today, or that we have a few more donations and we can have enough to actually win something. If I can win something at the silent auction, I'm giving it away to one of my subscribers, to one of you. So today is like a kind of a double whammy. All the money goes toward the adoption fund, and it'll go to hopefully helping buy us something to give away on the channel. So really excited about the potential today. Bench says Welty just activated the Great Reset. The Great Live Stream Reset right there. All right, they want me to pick up this Grubhub at 11:43. We might be a couple minutes late for that, but it should be fine. It won't be too bad. Jody said, is this room working now? What room? This room. Are you referring to the live stream as a room? Oh, the chat room. I hate that I messed that up. I think Bobby's had to do that before, where he has to, like, something goes wrong with the live and he has to do it twice. Jody said, I'm watching you on TV. Playing slots on the laptop. You messed me all up when you froze. I'm sorry. I do like that. I like how YouTube is on TV now. That's cool to think about, people watching me on TV. If you would have told me when I was like 10 years old that I'm going to be 25 and people are going to be watching me live on TV, I would have had a completely different concept of what my career looked like. But this is how I want it to be. It really is amazing how anybody with a message can get themselves out there these days. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be an elite. Just put yourself out there. Laptop sliding all around today. Anyway, just put yourself out there, and if you've got a message worth sharing, then people will share it. Yeah, we're late for our Grubhub pickup, but not too bad.
The customer requested you hand them the order. They added the following instructions. Hand it to me. Oh, Barbie's Liquor Barn.
Ben said, you know the vocal track added to the ending? Yeah. What do you think? I don't really care for it. I think it's very very Mr. Beastish with that dumb little dude at the end of the Mr. Beast videos that sings really poorly. I think Trahan was trying to go for that. You like the Mr. Beast theme better? No, I don't. I don't. But I still have yet to watch Mr. Beast since the whole Chris deal. So I've still seen Mr. Beast about. Like I've seen him on other channels, but I saw he did another long interview with Colin and Samir. I don't know if you watch or have seen that channel, but he did another long interview with Colin and Samir, and I haven't even watched that. I'm kind of just out on Mr. Beast, to be honest with you. I just don't really care anymore. Because even when I was watching it, even when I was watching Mr. Beast, when he would upload, he's still like, he's not in my like top like 25 favorite YouTubers, even back then. So I was just kind of watching it because I knew everybody else was, and I wanted to be sort of up to date on the culture of YouTube. But I don't really miss it. I don't miss the immaturity of the group that he's in. I don't miss the sort of just repetitiveness, I guess, of the videos. Because even before the whole Chris thing, you still knew that he was changing his identity a little bit, or putting a cooked up, recipe version of what his character is going to be on camera. It's even before the whole Chris deal, you could still see that he was already sacrificing pieces of himself that weren't woke enough, you know? Go look at the videos that Mr. Beast was doing on the way up and tell me that they look anything like the videos these days. He kind of like, he had low-key sold out even before the whole Chris deal. And it was kind of obvious to me, so I was already like, this is like, I'm not really into this. Ben says, I saw a headline where people were injured in a Mr. Beast challenge. Didn't read the article, but I wonder if the whole video got scrapped. I do hear that he does that too. Like he'll invest a significant amount of money into a video, and then just, if he doesn't think it's good enough, he just won't post it. I've actually done that too on this channel. There's been 1 or 2 times where I've made a video and been like, this isn't like, I'm not posting this. Sometimes an idea just doesn't pan out. Now, don't get me wrong, like, that's just if I don't think the video's good. Let's say I'm trying to do a challenge and I fail. I'm not afraid to upload that. I still upload stuff like that. Like next weekend when we go to the casino, if I lose all that money, I'm uploading the video, okay? Because otherwise it's incredibly fake to only put your victories on the internet and not put your losses. Nah, man. You got to put them both. You can't mislead people. Ben said one time he scrapped an entire video just because of a single blurry camera shot. That, I think, is on the extreme side. Makes me wonder why he uploaded the video where he filled Chandler's dad's backyard with pennies. That was an epic fail. I hated that video. Jody said, I like the one yacht versus one. Oh, yeah, where he's done several videos where he, like the plane rides or the boats or whatever, where he shows what the experience is like at different price points. I'm not a big fan of those either. They feel like a giant flex to me. Like, all right, we have 7 minutes to drop this off, and it's gonna take 9 minutes to get there. So let's get moving. Yeah, the hotels. I watched that hotels one too, and Jody said I like those. They can be cool. It's just I think what rubs me the wrong way is the friend group. I think he surrounds himself with idiots. Okay, so Mr. Beast, I can deal with, but I almost feel like he chooses these people to have as friends in the videos because Mr. Beast is shooting for a certain age demographic of viewer and maturity demographic of viewer. And I mean, come on now. Like, these dudes are my age or a little older than that. And they act like they're like middle schoolers. And I'm not down with that. I'm a little bit too advanced for that type of behavior, okay? So that's probably what rubs me the wrong way, is seeing them in like $1 million a night hotel, just like jerking each other off, circle jerking. I'm not really intrigued by that. Ben said, I like the idiots, except the new Chris. Ben said, that's what happens when you get the guys together. That's when it comes out. I find their sense of humor entertaining. Hey, well, go for it, man. Go for it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with like watching stuff that's silly and fun and, you know, sort of an escape. I guess that's a main difference for me too. Like, you can tell the YouTubers that are doing something to help people escape and the YouTubers that make content that is the opposite. I try to do the opposite of that. My stuff, I try to make my stuff very real life, very applicable. Anybody can do the same thing I'm doing. Very, you know, just straight up genuine stuff that, like, even the sort of more bigger challenge type videos that I do, they're still not unattainable by the average person. The whole point is that you can have a really good experience without having to drop $1 million on a YouTube video, right? I mean, just the idea that you could earn some of the experience videos, travel videos that I've done, the idea that you can do that by DoorDashing while you do it, or for the weekend or whatever. You know, the fact that just how normal in real life it actually is. I think that's a little different. Like, I don't know. I get having to do stuff. Like if Mr. Beast, you got to do stuff that normal people can't do so that you get the views. Because most people just want to escape. Most people are on YouTube as an escapism. But I'm on YouTube as a motivation, it's just real. But I get it. When you get 100 million subscribers, like the reason I like going live is because there's not so many people watching me that I can't keep up with each and every one of you. Eventually, I mean, even when I look at when Nugs goes live, he can't even keep up with all the comments, right? And I believe that will be the reality for me one day as well. But that's why I love this phase so much. I'm just like obsessed with this phase of YouTube where you're big enough to make a difference. We're big enough to fundraise and sponsor something. We're big enough that I can earn a small amount of money doing this, but we're small enough where it's like a family type of deal, right? It's gotta be my favorite phase of YouTube right now. Jody said, "Yeah, you're just a normal guy videoing normal things. I like it." Ben says, "Not gonna lie, YouTube has helped me cope with some things." Oh well, me too. I mean, that's absolutely. YouTube. I've become a better person by watching people on YouTube, and I've learned in terms of just knowledge. I've learned an incredible amount off YouTube. I've learned way more off YouTube in half the time that I did my entire school career. I mean, it's not even close. Not even close. And I hate it because how I talk about school sometimes, because Allison's a teacher and Allison's a very good teacher, and I respect what she's doing. You know what I mean? But I would have learned way more being left to my own devices, never going to school and watching YouTube all day every day. I would have learned 10 times more than I did in the school system. But I'm also I'm an independently motivated person. And the reason most people have to go to school is because they won't do anything if they don't. You know what I mean? They're not going to go out of their way to go learn stuff. But somebody like me just doing seat time in a classroom just because I legally have to in a public school, I was wasting a lot of time in school. Uh-oh, we've been here before, okay? And I had a hard time finding where to drop this off at. So what was my solution? Where was it? Hold up. Delivered to the front side office. I can't remember which door it was. I think it's back here. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah. Lone Wolf is here, right on time today. How you doing, Lone Wolf? I'll be right back. Ben says, I'm going to get some Trahan merch. Hopefully you'll see it in some videos. I don't like the Howdy merch, but if he's got some cool Penny Series merch, I probably will buy it. I just don't think the Howdy merch looks very good. That's just me. Oops. Crap. Lone Wolf says, I thought for sure taking a shower would make me feel better, but I was wrong. Not feeling so good, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry to hear that. Jody, too. There must be something going around. All y'all don't feel very well. Ben says 1 cent travel club. I'll look at it. I'll check it out. Oh, Lone Wolf says his feeling bad is self-inflicted. Did it to himself last night. I see. I understand. I understand what you're saying. Should I just sit here until I get my next order, or should I go? Should I move around? I think I'll just sit here for a minute. I'll put some more information in on WAG. WAG caregiver. Become a pet caregiver. Okay, legal first name. Legal middle name. Legal last name. Email address, but it doesn't say legal. So I can put an email. I can put an illegal email in here. And phone number. I can put an illegal phone number as well. This says collect cash from customer. I've never done one of these before. But it's 3.7 miles in the perfect direction, taking me back north. That's where I want to go. It's more than $1 per mile. The delivery's right by Winthrop University. I'm going to take this. I've never done one of these, though. It says the customer will pay $20.69. Nice. In cash for this order. Keep the cash you collect from the customer, including all tips. We'll deduct $20.69 from your total weekly balance. You may have to provide change, so we recommend carrying $5 and $1 bills. Let me see if I have any change, y'all. Look at that. Hey, I think we can do this. $23 worth of change. I think this will be good enough. Proceed to store. So I'm going to get $5.25 on the app, right? So let's say this person pays me $25 for the $20.69 that they owe me. then that means I'll just keep the extra $4 cash tip, right? I guess that's how this works. So this could, if that happens, this could end up being well worth it. Yeah, Bench, first cash on delivery I've ever done. Bench says I've never had them ask for change. Yeah, man, let's see what happens. Let's do it. I'll tell them, don't ask for change. Do you understand that all the tips today go toward Metrolina Adoption Fund? They'll be like, I don't believe you. You just want the money. Give me my change. You're not going to donate that to the adoption fund. I don't believe you. Lone Wolf said, tell them Bench said you can't have the change. Bench said no. Bench told me not to. You got to call my manager, Bench. I'm sorry. You got to speak to my manager on that. Yawn. I got some good sleep last night, though. Oh my gosh, I probably got 9 hours of sleep last night. Wonderful night of sleep. We've made it to Papa John's. Let me grab my pizza bags. Bench said, dress up as more finance. Rent a Mercedes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this is just one pizza, y'all. It's just one pizza. So, Lomo says, if I keep feeling this way, I don't think I can take the heat and humidity outside. I know, dude. You got to be careful. You got to be careful drinking in the summer, man. Dehydrating yourself when it's this hot. You got to be careful. What I used to do is, if after every shot you take, you go to the sink and drink 3 seconds of water. If you do that throughout the night, you're going to be fine the next day. Chug water after every shot. Bench said if they tip 20%, don't cuss them out. $25. That must be a reference to something. I'm not mad. I'm cool with doing this order just for the $5.25 on the app. That's all I need. 525, I'm good. Almost said that water works for not having a hangover. Not sure if it works for the feeling sick. Ben said, don't tell me you didn't see the wingnut in Texas. No, Benj, I didn't see that. Hannibal has made many videos on it now. No, I haven't been watching. There's some gig tubers who I'm subscribed to, but I'm not gonna watch all of their uploads if I feel like they're kind of cheap uploads. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that. That's the reason I watch every Benj video, because I know I'm getting something that's been worked hard on. If I think I'm just watching something where the person is just doing it for the views and the clicks, I'm not interested. If it's not creative, I'm not interested. That's why, like, daily is hard for me. That's why I like doing live streams, because that's sort of my version of going daily. But if you're one of these YouTubers uploading daily, you have to be sacrificing sort of like the quality to be pushing out that type of quantity all by yourself. I mean, there's just no way you can be ultra creative every time doing it daily. Imagine if I was trying to pump out a new gig economy rap song every day. It's just not, I mean, you just can't do that. Two weeks in, you would run out of ideas probably. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just tough. I would like to have it to where when people see that I upload, it's like, it's infrequent enough, but the quality is good enough that people want to watch it immediately. If I had an upload every day, then the necessity to watch them all goes away. But Soda says, guys like that make us look bad. Want to punch guys like that? Dang, I'm getting a tremendous amount of glare on the screen. Entitled people. Ben said, this is a nice house for a $5 tip. She was like, you're welcome. And he said, F you. Yeah, man. Some people, I mean, I can't think that that person has been DoorDashing for very long. I mean, how many deliveries have you done if you're expecting more than that? That to me sounds like you're a rookie. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're in it for, man. Cussing somebody out over a 25% tip. Dude, people got to understand that you should do things in life without expectation, man. Don't take the order unless you're okay with it being a no tip. I mean, I don't like no tip orders either. And sometimes I'll come back to the car and cuss. But dude, you got to be incredibly nice to the person at the door. And you got to be confident. See, that it also sounds like somebody with very little faith in anything, because to get mad at a no tipper, you have to believe that karma doesn't exist or that a higher power isn't watching. I believe that things come back around to people. So when somebody does wrong by me, I just walk away from the situation and I'm like, okay, I mean, you just, your days are numbered. Somebody's going to screw you over now. I do believe in like social karma. Bench said, don't know if you saw Rideshare Hustler knowingly accept a $4 order. He kicked the food. I don't know who Rideshare Hustler is. Oh, Trader made a video on it. Yeah, I saw that one. I did see that. Yeah, and to me, that just felt like he's just trying to go viral. I mean, good luck to him. Whatever. I'm not. If people want to act foolish, go for it. I don't really care. I'm not going to give it much time, Ben said, if you've ever wondered what happened to all the boogers you pulled out of your nose when you were little, they grow up to be people like that. Okay. But Soda said, violated the community guidelines, but I got zucked twice in the past 2 days because I forgot to self-censor. Okay. We've made it to our drop-off. I'll try to point the camera to show this interaction since it's my first cash on delivery. I'll try and point the camera to where y'all can see what's going on here so that I have this documented well. Let's see. Will y'all be able to see this? No. Okay, that's not bad. That's going to have to be good enough for you guys. Okay, that was interesting. How much of that could y'all see? Because that was like a negotiation right there. He did not want to pay, so he ended up paying me $23.70. Okay, so that's a $3.01 tip right there that we can add to our adoption total. Could y'all see me back there trying to talk that out with him? Because he was telling me the total should have been like 17 something. And I was showing him what I saw. He showed me a screenshot of an order total that was 17 something, but it was for a 14-inch pizza. So then I'm thinking, okay, you know, is he showing me an old order trying to be slick and get one over on me? Showing me a 14-inch order when you really ordered 16, and he's telling me like the person over the phone didn't understand what he was saying. They didn't understand English. He was like, you need to tell him to hire somebody who understands English. I'm like, I don't know if you understand that I don't work for anybody other than, I'm a DoorDasher. I don't work for Papa John's. He's like, well, will you be back over there today for another order? I was like, it's possible if, he was like, well, if you're over there again, let them know that they lost a customer. I'll never order from them again. That was odd, man, for the first cash on delivery pickup. That's why I traditionally don't accept those, because that's kind of what I'm kind of expecting that. It shouldn't be my job to collect the full payment of stuff, because, what happens if somebody doesn't want to pay it? I'm not a debt collector. I'm not a tax collector. All I want to do, man, is drive. All I want to do is pick the food up and drop it off. That should be the full extent of what I'm doing here. At least he didn't like no tip me just because he was angry, and he still pulled out $3 more. But Soda said, I knew that would happen. Ben said he was trying to cheat you. I'd report that guy to DoorDash. What was the mileage on that? That was 3.5 miles or 3.7, something like that. 3.7 miles ends up paying me $8.25 with $5.25 on the app, and the $3 he cash tipped me. So let me make sure I take note of that cash tip before I forget about it later. 301. Okay. $9.85 on Grubhub. $13 on DoorDash. Jody donated another $5. So now our donation total is up to $344.04. Next Grubhub offer is unacceptable. Bench says $8.26 for 3.7 miles. Yes, correct. Bench said base pay alone made it decent. I think they raised base pay on cash on demand or cash on delivery. Used to be the standard $2 to $3. Haven't seen one of those in a while. I've only had one or two cash on deliveries that weren't worth it out of several. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably take another one, but I don't know. I guess I am the right guy for accepting those orders because I don't mind confrontation at all. It's not new to me. If somebody has a problem with the total, I don't really care. I'm very used to dealing with people that are upset, usually at me. So it's even easier when they're not even mad at me. They're mad at Papa John's. I'm like, cool, man, I can deal with that. So I guess I will accept some more cash on deliveries in the future. It is 12:30. We could definitely get a couple more deliveries done. Bench said, don't know if you saw when cash on delivery gave me 2 free pizzas in one day. Yes, I did. But Soda said it's bad for your wallet. My hypothesis, because I used to say thanks for the good tip when I got good tip. Don't do that anymore. They're clamping down. Yeah, I don't talk about the tip with customers at all. Lone Wolf said, my message when I get a good tip is thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I don't put anything in writing. I do thank people in person. I'm like, thank you. That's very kind. I say, that's very kind. That was very generous of you. Thank you. I'm never, ever commenting on a bad tip. Also, just because, like, the only times that I'm accepting orders that are actually bad tips are the extremely rare occasion that we do earned by time. And even then, I'm not really worried about it because it's my fault. Hey, if I didn't want to do earned by time, I wouldn't have done it. People's relationship with accountability is so grossly off base. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just different like that. I like accountability. Even when it's uncomfortable, I like it because it makes me feel good. I love knowing that something was my fault. Because then I can fix it. Ben said, had one person add $22 after the fact when she put the wrong address for a single mile difference. But Soda said it's because the clowns like the one over a $5 tip for $20 pizza. Lone Wolf says, Ben, yeah, only people that tip more than the average tip. Ben says, I've said thank you for your generosity when it was an off-the-charts tip. To me, I don't operate all the time thinking like, what do I need to do to make sure I don't get deactivated? I operate thinking, how can I, in this interaction, do the right thing? Be nice. If I thank someone for a tip and reference their generosity, and that's the reason that I get deactivated, I don't care. You know what? Like, the way I look at it is if that's going to get me deactivated, then I don't need to be doing this anyway. I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. I went over here for the shade because my computer's heating up. There we go. Some of these DoorDashes I'm getting are good, $1 per mile, but they're going the wrong way. We got to go the other way. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I might have messed something up on WAG because I didn't continue. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Get started. Tell us about yourself. Gender. Oh, there's only 2 genders on here. That's crazy. Which of the following valid documents are you able to provide? Do you currently own and operate a pet service business? Rover wouldn't count, would it? I'm going to say no. I don't think what I do on Rover counts as a pet service business. I'm not sure though. Maybe. That's sort of a gray area. I've got to pass a 10-question pet safety quiz. I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that without even watching the videos they want me to watch, right? When entering a home for the first time, it's best practice to that one. Question 2, which of the following is a sign that a pet may be in an anxious, frightened, or agitated state? All of the above. That's always the answer. Hey, listen, anytime you see all of the above in one of these quizzes, that's always the answer. Almost always. Next question. Before starting the walk, it's best practice to yes. Select 3 of the answers. Yes. Yes. Self-explanatory. What are some safety precautions to take while caring for a pet in a cold temperature? Select 2. If you're walking a pet on a hot day, it's best practice to select 3. This is like the easiest quiz I've ever seen. What should you do if you see an off-leash dog while you're walking another dog? How can you tell if a pet has reached an unsafe level of fatigue? Oh, all of the above again. There we go. A pet parent has instructed you to put their dog in a crate, but the dog is resisting. What's a good way to get the dog into the crate? Select 4. Well, I'm not even going to read the 4 because one of the answers is horrible. So I'm going to pick the other 4. Test your knowledge. To retrieve an off-leash dog, select 3. What should you do if an emergency occurs while you're taking care of a pet? Select 4. Well done. You've met the requirement and completed the quiz. Did it. Hey, we passed. We passed the test. Ben says pet parent puke. Tony said tranquilizer. What's up, Tony? Y'all are mean. Jody said, what happened with the cash on delivery? Yeah, Lone Wolf gave a good explanation. Jody said, what should you do if a stray dog jumps in your car and you cannot approach him or he will bite you? Yeah, Jody, I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. Application fee. Okay, I had to pay one of those for Rover as well. Oh, this one's even more expensive. $49.95, y'all. Oh my gosh. The one for Rover was $35. This one's $50. Oh, that hurts, man. $50. Non-refundable background check. Let me Google real quick if WAG does boarding or if it's just walking. Because if it's just walking dogs, I don't think that'll be worth it. Does anybody in the comment section know if you can board dogs on WAG or if it's just walking? Oh, the internet said both allow you to walk, sit, or board pets for money. Can you board pets on WAG? Yes. Okay. All right. So I'll do it then. I'll do the application fee. Due to high demand, we are experiencing elevated application review times. You may request an expedited review for $20. No, I'm not paying $20. Listen, WAG, you either want me or you don't, okay? So that's up to you. I'm not paying extra. Jody said, Still not feeling well, especially after yesterday. WAG application fee, $49.95. Sheesh. Sheesh. Paid for. All right, your journey to becoming a trusted pet caregiver platform on the WAG platform has begun. Okay, I think we did it. All right, now I think we just got to wait on that application review, that background check. Hey, I'm doing better, man. I'm doing better about downloading a bunch of apps, diversifying as a gig worker, being available to earn money several different ways, especially with food delivery being as slow as it's been this summer. Thank goodness for Rover. I'm still making a decent living this week because we've made quite a bit off just boarding dogs at our house. Bench says, Tony, I haven't been caught up. Is Lisa not doing well? Tony says she's been dizzy and seems like it may be related to her sinuses. Yeah, that's tough. I assume that means y'all won't be live today, Tony? It is Friday, so I was going to ask you. Lone Wolf said, oh, beautiful, y'all. We got one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 725, 3.2 miles, the exact direction I'm trying to go. This restaurant is slow as balls, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. Grubhub. Oh, this one's even better, isn't it? 601 for 1 mile. Except I'm going to actually cancel that DoorDash, y'all. I'd rather make this $6 at a restaurant that I'm not going to have to wait at as long than make $7 and have to wait. I know I'm going to have to wait, so let's actually cancel this DoorDash. That'll bring my completion rate down a little bit, but it's already so high that it doesn't matter. Who cares? Let's go pick up our Grubhub. Bud Soda says, are you dumb? I knew I was going to have y'all saying stack them. Don't y'all understand that I'm sitting here at that first restaurant for the DoorDash and I would have to wait? I'm telling y'all I'd have to wait here at least 10 minutes. Yeah, let's keep it moving. I'm doing the Grubhub. Hey, if you think that I just lost $7.25 that we could have donated to the adoption fund because I didn't stack it, don't be afraid to donate it yourself. Don't be afraid to donate it yourself, Bud Soda. All right. See, this is going to be the fastest $6 I've ever made right here. Bud Soda said, so come back. Bud Soda, the other thing is I still have a contract violation active right now. I'm still working it off. So, like, I can't do I'm not pushing it on DoorDash at all. I'm being really straight up with DoorDash until I get this contract violation out, which should be this weekend, I'm sure. I'd be shocked if it lasts longer than that. I feel like it's already time, but when I looked yesterday and I still had it. Ben said you could do the Grubhub while you wait for the DoorDash. No, dude, that's what nah, because I can't be late to the pickup. Even though I know I'm going to have to wait, I can't be late to it on DoorDash. Or they'll give me another. That's how I got the last contract violation. I wasn't even late on the delivery. I was late to the pickup. And they gave me a violation for that. I like to park right up here in the front of this restaurant. Right in the front. There we go. Bench said props for being extra cautious. Bench said if you say order still being prepared, you won't get a contract violation. I did that last time, Bench. I promise you I did that. Could have marked arrived. Y'all are giving me the exact, like, exactly what I did last time I got a contract violation. I went to the restaurant, I marked arrived, I said order still being prepared, then I left to go do something else. And their GPS figured out that I was no longer at the restaurant. So then when I went back, they decided I was 18 minutes late to the restaurant. That's a contract violation. I did exactly what y'all are recommending for me to do. Now, I'm not doing that again. Not until this. I will do that again, but not until this contract violation has worked its way off. This is a one-item order, so it's possible that it's already ready. I was just checking my text messages in there. Thank you to those of you who were reaching out to let me know that the live stream earlier had ended. I do appreciate the heads up. All right, so now we got to drive basically just right across the street here. 800 feet away. Let's go. The only hard part is just going to be turning out of the restaurant parking lot. The busy road. But Soda said I used to heard they clamped down since I got deactivated, which is dumb because on a double, I never mark got ordered till I have both. Here we go. Now it's my turn. Okay. Wherever this building is, I've never delivered here before, so I don't really know what I'm looking for. This is not it. What am I looking for, man? Oh, it's back here. Gotcha. Gotcha. The building says closed. What a Suite 101. Oh, okay. It's down on the other end. $601. We just passed the $350 donation total for the week. 350. I think I've missed a bunch of comments. Yeah, y'all just roasting me for not doing the stack right there. Jody says my violations go off in a week. Yeah, just it comes down to accepting 100 orders. I think I can look again. Yeah, it's still there, y'all. So that's what my numbers look like right now. Order extremely late. Lone Wolf said, in my area, you have to hit arrive to get the customer's name. Yeah, that's how it is over here now as well, which means I can't wait to hit confirm until after I get the second order on a stack anymore. Oh, I see what you mean. They also made it worse, or they also made it to where you can't unassign to find out. Yep, that's true here as well, to see if one is a no tip. Lone Wolf's numbers: customer rating 493, acceptance rate 65, completion 95, on time 95. So we got very similar numbers except for the acceptance rate. Yours is much higher. Tony, are you here? Are you in the chat, Tony? Lone Wolf said customer rating would be higher, but I took a Burger King order a couple weeks ago. And I sat in there for 30 minutes waiting on the food. The person gave me a 1 star because I accidentally hit confirm when I first arrived. Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. What a disaster. I hope you like send him a message, like text him and be like, just so we're clear, I'm still waiting, but I accidentally tapped an extra button. Benj says you should have expected a 30-minute wait at Burger King. Lone Wolf said he did let the customer know. So you let them know and they still gave you a 1-star? That's whack. Sometimes I look at that. I don't look at my ratings very often at all. But like every once in a while I'll go in there and I'll look and I'll be like, oh, somebody gave me a 1-star. And I'm like, I have no idea why. I don't know why. I don't know what I did or what I didn't do. I have no idea. Sometimes people just like being, sometimes people like just screwing people up and giving them 1-stars just to be funny. So that's why I don't really care for it. I don't give it much credence. I know that I'm doing the best that I can do while I'm out here. I try to, I'm not perfect with it, but I try to live every day. I try to do everything that I do in my work to God's glory. So like, I'm trying to do well. If somebody out here thinks that I didn't do well, that's fine, but it's not because I didn't try. So I sleep well at night. I could have a 2-star rating. I would start to wonder if everybody was rating me poorly. I'd be like, it's probably my fault. But if it's just 1 or 2 here or there, I'm like, they probably had some sort of odd expectation of what was going to happen. Benj said, last week I accepted an order by accident. Wiping the wet phone. Yeah, I've done that several times. I just, just cancel it. Just cancel it. Ugh. That's another reason why I am willing to wait for orders, though. Like, if I'm at a restaurant and I know that this is probably going to take 15 minutes, I'll still sit it out. First of all, because I'm usually accepting orders that have a good dollar per mile ratio anyway. So, Second, my completion rate is very, very high on the orders that I'm actually accepting. I do almost all of them. So that gives me a little bit of leeway. When I accidentally accept one, well, then I don't feel bad about getting rid of it because my completion rate is already so high that it doesn't matter. So it's like, if I accept an order, I know I just did that though. I accepted a DoorDash and then the Grubhub came through and I canceled it. So that's a rare occasion though. That doesn't happen very often. Usually I do try to stack them. The only reason I didn't stack them just now is the current contract violation. Otherwise, we would have tried to stack those right there. So that's the other part about being a gig driver is you got to remember where you stand currently with the apps. That way, because your decision making needs to be a little different depending on what your current situation is. Another example of that would be people who their decision making changes toward the end of the month if they're trying to retain top dasher, obviously. Like the way you're gonna dash in the final week of the month is gonna be different than the first 3. Same type of deal there. Lone Wolf said, I have 96 5 stars, 3 4 stars, 1 1 star. Let me go look at that. Will it give me the breakdown? Yeah. 95 5 stars, 3 4 stars, 1 2 star, 1 1 star. So what I did to piss someone off to give me a 1 star, I have no idea. Or the 2 star. One of those 2 might be the contract violation if they were mad that I was late. So that could be one of them. But like the other one, I don't know why I have a 2 star. Couldn't tell you. Don't really care. But Soda said, I like these apps. Or it's like these apps want to be treated as employers. How many hours I worked? I'd be on 2 at a time sometimes, usually, because people lie about not getting their stuff mostly on hand to me. Yeah. Yep. That is true. That's a shame that people do that. Hey, I'd like to get the tray with the pulled pork sandwich with the coleslaw on it, and a corn dog, and bacon ranch wrap, and a huge tea. Anything else? That's it. 806, thank you. 806. We're gonna pay cash this time. We got all this cash now. Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? I've never heard that happen on a hand-to-me order. Oh, I've never had that happen. Oh, it does, though, man. It does. Or that's why sometimes, every once in a while, Kevin, let me know if you've had this happen, where the customer has to sign that they received it. What's likely happened in that scenario is that customer has reported before that they didn't receive the food, and DoorDash doesn't believe them. So now they're making them sign for it. And I've had that happen several times. Lone Wolf says, I'm surprised I didn't get more low ratings when I did earn by time. 18 deliveries, only had 4 tips. That's so trash, man. Less than 25% of the orders tipped you. I had to have a customer sign one time. It was an older woman. I've had to have customers sign, and also in the last couple weeks, I've had not alcohol deliveries, but cigarettes. Somebody buys cigarettes from a gas station, and they definitely got to sign for that and show ID for that. Hi there. Thank you. Yeah, just hot sauce, like the buffalo sauce in the cup, and barbecue, please. Thank you. You too. Well, if by the time I drive home we haven't got another delivery, I'm just going to call it quits. We've exceeded our donation goal, which is awesome. I'm so thankful for you guys and excited for the event 2 weeks from now. Three Sundays from now, I guess. It'll be cool to like be in a room with like, I don't know, several hundred people or whatever for the comedy show. And for Welty, the Welty logo is going to be up on the screen as a sponsor. How cool is that? I mean, that's pretty legit. So this is definitely like, it's like mutually beneficial. We're helping the adoption fund. We've earned for the channel some exposure, which is cool. And now with this additional donation, we can try to win something at the silent auction to give away for free to one of the subscribers here on the channel. So it's like a win-win-win. Win-win-win scenario. Tony's back. Tony, I needed you. Tony said my 15-year-old daughter just drew success on a buck mule deer hunt this fall. Kevin says, I prefer hand-it-to-me orders. The customer service skills have occasionally led to an additional tip. Okay. Not for me. Ben said cigarettes were in the app. Yeah, man. DoorDash cigarette orders, and they gotta show me their ID before I give it to them. And so I've done like probably 3 or 4 of those recently. But Soda said, I've had dozens and dozens of hand-to-me claim not delivered. Most would fall off before 100 deliveries because I always take pics, leave at the door with the address. Oh, yeah. I'm very, very careful, intentional about showing the address. If it's indicated on the house somewhere, make sure that number is in the picture with the food at the door. I always do that because I'm not trying to play that game. And that's why I like doing live streams on YouTube where if push comes to shove, I can show DoorDash most of the time. I can show them most of the time, hey, I'm either live or chances are I probably recorded my deliveries at night for a video or something. You know, odds are pretty high that I'm on video making the delivery. That way, if a dispute ever comes about, I stand a pretty good chance of showing people that I did what I was supposed to do. Now, we're going to do one more here because I got a Walgreens shop and pay. It's only $4.75, but the delivery is in my neighborhood here. So I'm going to shoot over to the Walgreens. It's only one item. So we're going to do the one item shop and pay for $4.75 as the final donation earned by me, at least, for the adoption fund. Doing one more. Tony, are you still here? Tony says, are there still tickets available? So that's what I wanted to talk about. If Tony's still here, if you want to donate, if you want to donate the $40 more or whatever, just donate it. The reason I say that is because if you look online at where I'm paying for this sponsorship of the event, what it tells you it includes is a table for 4. So I'm already getting the double date scenario without you doing that, okay? I've got a whole table. So if you wanted to donate $40 more, you can do that, and that would actually give me a very good chance, because we're already going to be 40. That would give me $85 to play with in the silent auction. That gives us a very good chance of winning something at the silent auction that I can give away on the channel. Only if you want to, though. I know what you were. I know you were trying to do the double date thing. I just don't think you realized that I kind of already had that arranged. If you understand what I'm saying. What's up, Tim? Tim, missed you Wednesday. I didn't get to see Tim Wednesday. Tim got some overtime in. Tony said I was planning on sending it to your Cash App. That works. If you do that, then I'll apply it to the silent auction. That's what we'll do. I've got to go. Tim said had to do a concert. Tim, I've got to head inside to this Walgreens real quick to shop for one item. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It might take me a minute to find that, because I'm not really comfortable with these type of items. So I don't really know where this is. But I'm going to go in, get this, and then we'll be on our way. What's up, Giggity? Tony said, I have a wife and 4 daughters. I've figured out how to match the picture up on those. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, praise God for the picture, or else I don't think I'd ever be able to find it. Thankfully, I can just I can look at what color the picture, look at what color the packaging is and then find it. Otherwise, I'm lost. Giggity, thanks for checking in. Giggity says, just getting started, about to fire up these apps, 5 of them. Yes, that's what we did as well. But I'm about to, this is going to be my final delivery of adoption week right here. This will put our total just shy of $355. Unless we get final minute donations by Tony and others, that could run us up nearly 400. Yeah, we'll be close to $400 to donate. Ben said a video popped up on my feed. I made the Ryan Trahan theme song. Yeah, it's because your phone listens to you, Benj. Siri and the CIA and all them, they're listening to you. Giggity said, good job this week, Welty. That's awesome. Hey, it was mostly, I actually got outpaced in the donation by you guys. I was thinking that I would do the bulk of it myself here, just doing deliveries, but the Tony, your donation just came through. Thank you. Tony is a man of his word. But that's also because we exceeded the goal. So I set a goal that I thought that I could hit myself if necessary. And we exceeded it because of how generous you all were. All right, let's drive home. Allison may not be home when we get there. We'll see. She said something about she went to go meet somebody. She went to go meet somebody, so. Ben said, I'm still getting the e-bike ads. Yeah, Benj, I don't really use Siri either. I've never asked my phone to speak to Siri. Lone Wolf said, don't forget to hit that like button for the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry that we had to do 2 different streams today. I had to reset one. because of my Wi-Fi situation. That was my mistake this time, actually. And so a little rough, but we did good today in the end. Let's head inside. Ben said the Great Reset. Tony said use StreamYard. I do need to look at that option. I've just found it to be extremely easy and convenient to do the live streams here on YouTube. Like, it's really easy. But what I do want to do, like why I might use StreamYard, Tony, is because I think what's really cool about your lives are the ticker at the bottom and the different things that you can put on the screen. I've got a lot of ideas for what I would do. Tony said StreamYard's easy too. I've got a lot of ideas for how my visual would be if I could do stuff like that too. And I don't think I can do that on YouTube, right? So I probably will use StreamYard to figure that out someday. Do a Great Reset pose. In the house, maybe. Okay, let's head inside. And we'll do a final calculation of what our donation is going to be. I just switched Wi-Fi's. Are you guys with me? There's a chance I just messed the stream up again. I hope that we are here. Okay, good. Good. I would have been so sad if I messed it up again. What in the world? Allison must have left the dog outside that barks. Yeah. Allison, what were you thinking? Come on now. How did you get so dirty? What the hell, dude? Get inside. Look at him. Yo. Walker. What did you do? Look at your legs. Walker. You're getting picked up tomorrow. Look how nasty you got. Dude, what in the... Walker, none of the other dogs are dirty. Look at this. Yeah, he's walking away because he knows he did something bad. I'm sorry. This is probably the worst Rover dog we've ever had. He is so bad. Dude, you're going to get my whole rug dirty. Allison, what were you doing leaving Walker outside? Oh boy. Tony said he's walking out his name. Yeah, I guess we'll be giving Walker a bath tonight. Wow, dude. He is so disgusting. Okay, sorry, that got me off topic. Here's Allison. Hello?
Baby,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Have you eaten yet?
I just got home with my food. I don't have anything for you, so.
Okay. Well, I told you that I was going to meet my friend at Starbucks to do that interview or whatever. That took a really long time, so I haven't even gone to Walmart yet. So I'm going to Walmart now, but I was just wondering if you needed anything for lunch.
I don't need anything for lunch, but we're going to need a bunch of dog shampoo because you left Walker outside for some reason. What was the thought process on that?
I didn't think I was going to be gone that long. I'm sorry.
Okay, he is like, we've never had a dog this disgusting in terms of like muddy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And of course, when I pulled up to the driveway, he was barking his head off outside, disturbing the peace.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to need your help in the bathtub.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Are you on live stream still?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm very, very sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Got another $4.75 on DoorDash for that last for that final shop and pay. Yeah, Ben. She asked me if I was on live stream still because that's gonna be an argument later, I'm sure. She don't want to chew me out on live stream for I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. I mean, all I did was come home and deal with the issue. Okay. We have these were today's donations while we were live. Jody coming through with another donation, $5 that I already added to the total. And we have another one. Donation number 3 from the Driven Dad. Very, very generous, very kind. 40 more for the total. And I will check and make sure we didn't get any Venmo today. No, that's what we got. Okay. So 40. So $394.80 plus, let me check my subscriber count. I've gotten 5 more subscribers. Okay, so is that right? Something. You know what I'll just end up doing? I'll just round this up to, I'll round it up myself to $400, okay? So we're going to end up donating $400. We're going to end up donating $400 for Adoption Week. A huge win if you would have told me to start the week that we were going to be able to pull that off, especially with the issues that we had in the beginning. Wow, man, I'm so happy with how this went. So pleased with how this went. So it will be several weeks before you see a video about this because the event isn't until July 23rd. So don't think that I took the money and ran or anything like that. But we will have an extra $90 to apply in the silent auction. That should be enough certainly to win something. And whatever that is, I will give it away on the channel to hopefully to one of you watching right now. Hopefully. So it will be several weeks before you see an update from me on that. But that's where we are. So we're so close to $400 that I'll round it up myself to get us there. Tony said July 23rd is my dad's birthday. Nice. Nice. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'm sorry that we had to do 2 separate streams today. It's kind of random. I think that's the first time we've ever done that on the channel here where I had to restart. So mega thank you guys for watching today since I caused all that confusion and you guys still tuned in. So thank you. I will see you all this weekend in an upload. I promise. I know I've been saying that. I promise an upload tomorrow. I will see you then on Welty.